Hello everyone here on YouTube, it is Rebel Plays, and we are back here with a new Let's Play here on this channel. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Sacred Gold. Like, I know it says here on the screen, or Heart Gold, but this is a Pokemon ROM hack that was, I forgot who the maker is. It will show up here on the screen here later on. But yeah, there is a lot of differences to this game rather than its, like, how do you say it? The old game here, like when it comes to like Soul Silver and Heart Gold, there's a lot more added to this game, like pretty much like newer like all the Pokemon from old generations were added to this, so there's a lot to this game that they added in. Like for example, they made Shanks, Luxio, and Luxray as like they did change up their typing a little bit. They added the dark type onto to Shanks, so that's one of the good changes that they did. And I will say, like, there's a lot more to this game. I don't want to get into it too much in case like people haven't like seen this game yet, and I would like to keep the element of surprise in it. One thing I will do in this game when I'm playing is, if there's parts in it that are like grindy, or like, how do you say it, like they don't offer you much to the story, I am going to cut those parts out just to make sure that the videos are more action heavy and and more, like, how do you say it, to where there's not so much, like, how you say it, there's not so much boring parts in it, because it makes the videos more digestible, making it to where it's easier for people to get into this game. Like, this game is a lot of fun. If you like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, then you will like these two games that were made. So to me, it gives me, like, how you say it allows me to play these, and it allows it to be a little newer to me. I know, like, this game has been out for a while, so I'm not like too, what's the word for it? It's not to the point of where it's like, how do you say, I should have played these years ago. So it feels brand new to me, but it, like, how you say it, for other people who have probably seen this game, it wouldn't feel brand new to them. One of the things I'm going to be doing is, this is just going to be a normal playthrough of the game. I'm not going to be nuzlocking it or trying like any specific challenge with it, because there's a lot of elements to this game that I don't know. And when I don't know a lot, like, I'm in that mode of like, I'm very hesitant to play it as a like as a Nuzlocke. If I have like a little more knowledge, then I would try it as a Nuzlocke, but I just don't have that knowledge base. And plus, these are my favorite Pokemon remakes. Like, even, like, how do you say it, even Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, just, I don't know what Game Freak's like main thing is. Like, they keep pushing out Pokemon games left, right, and center, and it just hasn't like brought up good results. Like, for this one, normally I would pick Cyndaquil for this one, but with the more Pokemon that you get throughout the game, like, Cyndaquil is sort of like, I want to say, like, not trying to be a dillweed, as I said, I love Cyndaquil, it's one of my favorites, but it sort of takes a back seat to like other Pokemon in the game. So I don't know who to pick out of these. Like, I'm not going to pick Chikorita, because Chikorita in this game, like, don't get me wrong, like, Chikorita does have value, but there's other grass types out there that do Chikorita's job and better, as you will find out throughout this game. So I'm going to go with Totodile. He is a fast, like, water sweeper. Like, if you are playing like the old Gold and Silver games, then I would highly recommend Cyndaquil over Totodile, because in those games they didn't have the physical and special split done, making it to where Totodile's water moves are all special. And it just, like how you say it, and it doesn't make Totodile like well known in those games. So I did get a quirky nature, which that isn't bad. Like I'll take that. It's better than having a modest nature Totodile, which for me it's like I will enjoy this a lot more. And plus I don't get to use Totodile that often when it comes to my playthroughs, so this is like a welcome breath of fresh air here. And also too, they did add the fairy type into this game, so like Pokemon like Marill would be a lot more useful. So at least that is a great thing that has been added. Like there's been a lot of stuff added to this game over the years, which is amazing. And I just, like how you say, I'm looking forward to this. I'm actually pretty excited for this. What I'm going to do is here for the first week of this game, like, I'm going to do it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Like, that's when I'm going to upload, like, these videos. Like, I'm going to try to do it at that time. But, like how you say it, it just, to me, it would feel better, and it would give me, like, something new to do. And plus, I like to play video games because, I mean, that's what I do. Like, how do you say it? With my time off and everything. And for me, it would just make it much more fun for me because it makes it to where, like, I don't upload as much as I used to. And, like, I would like to change that going from, like, how you say it, from here on forward. I would like to basically play through, like, one of these Pokemon games and start doing that. I will try to play, what is it? Like, I want to play the new Super Mario RPG, like, the remake that they're going to have come out for the Switch. So, look for that down the road. I will try to alternate pretty well between, Super Mario RPG and this. And sort of, like, see how it goes, see what people think. And just sort of get, like, a feel for it. But yeah, like, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to skip through this part here because, I mean, everyone and their brothers know what's going to happen throughout here. So I made it here to Cherry Grove City. So, what I wanted to show off here is what I did in the, like, on my off screen here. So what I did is I grinded up Totodile to level 10. So that way for our first rival battle, it makes it to where it will go a lot quicker, so that way it makes it much more, like, easier for me, because it's just one of those, like, I like to speed the game up if I can, so that way I'm able to go through it a little bit better. But yeah, what this guy is doing is, well, what you've seen from, like, Gold and Silver way back when is, like how you say it, he's just showing off, like, where everything is. So, like, we are still in the tutorial stages of the game, which, I will say, I wish that is something I think Pokemon should start doing, or Game Freak should invest in doing a little bit, is, invest a little more into, what's the wording for it? Like, making it to where, like, the tutorial stage of the game is, like, so less, like, how do you say it? To where, like, you have a choice where you can pick to skip the tutorial of the game. So that way, like, how do you say it? That way you can just go through the game, and that way it's not just so, like, how do you say it? It's not so time consuming to where, like, it takes you, like, 5 to 10 minutes just to get to the real game when you're someone who's a little more experienced at the game. And I will say it for you guys, if you guys want, recommend me some ROM hacks you guys want me to start playing, because that's what I want to do here when it comes to, like, games like this, is I want more of a challenge when playing Pokemon games. Like, if I play, like, normal vanilla, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, then I'm not really going to get a challenge out of it, because due to the fact of, like, how do you say it? The core games itself is, they're too easy for someone like me. I mean, if you're someone who hasn't played many Pokemon games, then yeah, then I would say use like just play through the game normally. But for me, I'm a little more like, how do you say it? I'm like an expert player, so it makes it to where like going through like like going through the vanilla games is just not fun for me. And this will make it a lot more fun because there is a lot to this. Like, for starters, the gym leaders actually having 6 Pokemon, which makes gym battles a lot more challenging to where I just don't get to run through them and just like snap a gym leader over my knee like I normally would do in these games. Like, I did it a lot during like what is it, like the Scarlet and Violet games, like, how do you say it, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like the Generation 3 games, like games like that. I think that's why I get burnt out on them quite a bit, is because like most parts of the game for me are just too easy and it just doesn't give me a challenge. And I think that's why I lose like a lot of interest when it comes to like games in general, because like I'm at a part in the game where it's not challenging and I'm sort of rolling over everything. And it makes it to where I'm just like, I get pretty bored because there's just no challenge. So that's probably why people have asked me before, like, why do you stop playing some of these? Like, you get started into them and you get interested and then you just suddenly your interest drops, is because, as I said, it's too easy. Like, I did like Nuzlocke for Platinum and stuff, and the way it was going, like, it just centered around everything about me winning the league. So, and oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, please, please. I don't want to battle you this early. Come on, please. No, no, no. Yes, I know you're Cynthia. You're one of my waifus. Like, that I will admit. Oh, please. Oh, okay. Please, just explain me this tale. Just don't battle me, please. For the love of Christ. Please, no. Thank you for listening to me. You know, you remind me of a trainer I knew from Sinnoh. You may not know it yet, but I think you are capable of great things. In fact, I'd like to help you reach your maximum potential. Here, let me give you a small gift. Oh, well, shit. Well, okay. Wasn't quite expecting that. And I'm not gonna nickname Pokemon because, like how you say it, most people do, but I'm just, like, I'm not good at thinking up names for Pokemon. So, let me see what this is. Okay, cool. Like, this is actually usable. I mean, Eevee is pretty usable to begin with, but this makes it a lot simpler for me. Like, I would like to use an Espeon or Jolteon. Like, I would like something that would be a special sweeper alongside Totodile. Just basically makes it to where, like, I have a team dynamic here. So, I think that's the better move here. So, if I have to pick, like, hopefully I'm able to get, like, either an Espeon or Jolteon for the game. Like, I do like Mareep in this game, but I think I like the special sweeper of Jolteon a little more, since it's a little more speedier. I mean, yes, electric types as a type when it comes to being tanky is pretty good because they only have like a small weakness to ground, so it's not like that troublesome. But I would just like to use like a Jolteon or Espeon. Like, Espeon could help out with like some portions of the game, like for example, like trainers like Morty, which if he's gonna have 6 Pokemon, then that tells me right there, like, oh dear, I might want to step up my game for when I have to go against Morty and his Gengar, or going against Chuck, which Chuck hasn't been like really a challenge. Like even when I was playing like a Nuzlocke that I did was I did like a gift Pokemon Nuzlocke, and I never brought it to light because I was like, well, this is somewhat boring. I'm like just basically punching through the game like it's nothing. So that's why I never brought the Nuzlocke to light. Oh, wait a minute. And what I want to do here is I want to switch Eevee around because give Eevee a little more experience. I mean, if I outright use Totodile, I'm basically going to go right through this guy, so that would make it to where it's just a little too easy. So let's give Eevee some like experience here. And plus, I don't think Eevee would have trouble even at level 5 against this guy because Eevee's like move set there, like his tackle, for example, it's basically stab. And Chikorita doesn't, I don't think Chikorita has anything that can so it basically doesn't have its grass moves yet. If it did, then I would have a little more trouble, which as you just saw right there, Eevee just tore right through him. So I was pretty much right in my claim here. So yeah, you're going to be the world's greatest trainer. My ass, you are like, I will say it, like, this dude is like one of the worst rivals out there. Like, I never had like a particularly hard time with him. I think maybe one of the only times I had trouble with him was around like the second time you went against him in Azalea Town. Because when I first played through it, like, how do you say it? I was one of those dumbass kids that made it to where I just grinded one Pokemon and one Pokemon only, and it bit me in the backside so hard because I was stupid and not only did I not like realize like type matchups, but I didn't think to grind up the rest of the members of my team because I was like, oh, well, they're going to be useless and they're going to be lacking behind my starter. But nowadays I've learned, like, okay, you can't do that, and it's just going to get you your ass handed to you. So you see, at least that little habit I got out of. So we made our way back to New Bark, and now we got to go in here and just and this is the one thing I will say I never got about this game is like this cop is just sitting here and like Professor Elm does nothing to defend you at all, even though like Elm knows it that you didn't steal any Pokemon. If anything, so I'm just gonna let it be randomly named. I don't care. Yeah, that works. And it takes Lyra to come in to somewhat sweep that up. It's like, I'm surprised like she doesn't go over there and slap Elm in the head a little bit, because like, yeah, all you do is you care about that blasted egg. Like, you didn't care about the fact that I was about to be freaking arrested. You absolute buffoon. But yeah, like, oh, why am I getting angry at this? I don't get it. But yeah, so now we got to go back to our home and let our mother know that we are going out on this journey where we're going to be doing like freaking animal fighting, which I find that funny about this game. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow her to save. Reason being is like sometimes she gets you some pretty good items, and it makes it to where you get like a lot of cool things. Like I've gotten a couple berries that have helped me against gym leaders in these games. Hence is why I'm going to allow her to save the money. And plus, it makes it to where, like, a little later on, it makes it to where, like, not only do you have money saved up, but you can take that money and place it towards, like, items like HP ups, calcium, zincs, stuff like that. And I just like this little part of the game, like her and the Meryl are just jumping around. Like, I wish that was the tutorial, not gonna lie. Oh. Did she? Oh, that's awesome. I'm like somewhat stunned here. So yeah, like I would like to evolve the Eevee into either Espeon or Jolteon, because as I said, it would give me a special sweeper, and plus, like, Jolteon's pretty rare to use. Like, besides Raikou, which I don't think I'm going to be able to catch it. Like, I'm not going to make any promises to try to. But it's just one of those things. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to go through here. Like, if I find any Pokemon I want to, like, really catch or something, then I will come back to you guys when I find them. But other than that, I will see you guys over in Violet City, so that way we can start going through the Sprout Tower. Okay guys, I'm officially back here. I'm actually in Violet City right now, so what I'm gonna do is, I was actually told something that's kind of funny here. So if you go up to this guy right here, he actually does like a quiz. Well, hello there, trainer. Would you like to take my quiz? Yes. Excellent. Let's get started. Question 1. Were there any Hoenn Pokemon obtainable within Fire Red and Leaf Green? I think so. Oh, wow. Really? I don't know. Maybe? Oh, wow. Is it true that Bulbasaur was the first created Pokemon? No. That was actually, Rhydon. Can Tropius be found in Diamond and Pearl? I think so. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so let's try this again. So question 1. Yes. Yes. Then the final 2 are no. Because, yeah, that one does throw you off, though. Excuse me. Alright, so, in this part right here, I don't know which one to specifically pick. Like, a part of me, actually, you know what? I'm gonna select Charmander. I'm sorry, like, I know it's quite common to, like, select it, but it's like, like, I don't have any fire types. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We can select Bulbasaur because I do have a Shinx here. Which, speaking of that, like, I have not shown off the new members that I got, so, I did pick up 2 Sentrets because I didn't like this one because of its nature. Modest nature makes it to where it loses out on physical attack and gains special attack, so that's why I don't like this one. But this one right here is actually pretty good, which is Careful Nature, because I want to actually try to use a Ferret throughout this playthrough if I can manage it. But if it gets to the point where it's not pulling its weight, then I might just ditch it. Bellsprout, actually, you know what, to tell you the truth, yeah, so I'm thinking of picking Charmander because it's one of those, like, how do you say it? I like all 3 of the Kanto starters. Like, all of them serve, like, how do you say it, a purpose. So, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna... Oh, this decision's so hard. Like, I don't know which one I want to pick. But yeah, you know what? I'll select Charmander, screw it. Ah, god dang it. I keep forgetting that my party is too full. Oh my god, what am I doing? So yeah, I'm going to put Shinx in the box here so that way I can obtain Charmander, which will give me a Charizard, which is actually a pretty good Pokemon, all things considered. Like, so yeah, I will pick I'll pick Charmander. Like, normally I would pick Bulbasaur in this situation because, alright, so, let me see here. Okay, cool. At least is level 10, so that makes it to where, like... Ooh, and it actually has solar power. Nice! So, what I'm going to do next here is we are going to go through the Sprout Tower, which... I'm going to switch it up, and I'm actually going to have Charmander up front. Now, let me check something. Okay, so... I don't know, like... There's, like, multiple quizzes that this guy gives you, and... the more, like, how do you say it? The more quizzes that you do, the more, like, how do you say it? Starters that you get. I know you can get the Hoenn and Sinnoh starters from this stuff, so I'm pretty... Hopefully that this place is just full of Bellsprouts. I don't want to deal with, like... If they have, like, any other Pokemon besides that, that would be... pretty terrible, so let me see. Okay, so he's... Okay, that isn't bad. If anything, that's a lot better than a Bellsprout, though. As in, like, terms of, like, it's far weaker. But yeah, like, holy smokes. And Charmander got... Oh, okay. So, it's... Yeah, I'm gonna stick to Charmander because I want to see, like, how much experience I can get him here before we take on the Violet City Gym Leader. I know, like, he's gonna be using 6 Pokemon, and that is the key difference between, like, the vanilla games compared to, like, these ones that are made by someone here, so... Like, it's the difference between these ROM hacks is someone gave them, like, 6 Pokemon. So, well, there's the Bellsprout that I was talking about. There it is, live in living color, which... I'm not gonna lie, these are a lot more leveled up than I thought, so... Oh my goodness. So, I hope that this tower isn't a slog to get through. I mean... In the vanilla games, it didn't, like, how do you say it? It just didn't feel like it was a slug to get through. I hope it's not the case here because I just don't want it to be time consuming for that shit because that will drive me nuts. So there we go. Alright. Fricking A. And... that was another reason why I kept the 2 Sentrets around, because the Modest one, even though it wasn't, like, doing anything, I wasn't leveling it, it at least gave me, like, what is it, items, so I'll be right back here. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, like, that was very weird, so let's keep progressing through this Sprout Tower, So far, it's a little more different than what I've encountered in the other games, so at least that's good. I like to have these areas have more Pokemon to them rather than what we're normally getting, but... Okay, yeah, good thing this Charmander is now level 12, or I'd be like, oh boy. I mean, Bellsprout can't do anything at all, really, because Bellsprout, in all intents and purposes, against a Charmander, just does nothing well. Oh, shit. Oh, shite. And yeah, that is something I will say, like, I did get a Taillow, the reason for Taillow is it has the ability Guts, which is really good for most playthroughs of Pokemon. If you don't know what Guts does, is it, like, how do you say, anytime it gets inflicted with, like, how do you say it, with burn or being paralyzed, it actually increases its attack, so that's really awesome. And normally whenever a Pokemon does get burned, it does get reduced 25% in its physical attack. But Guts is actually like the counter to it. It basically makes it to where it increases instead of decreases. So, okay, so he's going to use Execute, which I'm going to swap back the Charmander and make it a lot easier. Oh, wow, that's kind of sad. Like, I actually encountered a couple of them as I was doing, like, off-screen grinding for this. So, it's kind of weird that he has a level 9 Execute when there's, like, you can actually go outside of Violet City and just go and grab yourself a level 10 Execute. Jesus Christ, why is my brain so terrible today? Like, I cannot English today. Alright, so he's got Metal Claw, which I'm not too, like, how do you say it, too crazy about, which, oh shoot, that's right, I forgot to check the natures on, the Charmander that I got. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I did do that in the, Pokemon Center. I'm such a dumbass. Let's see, got X accuracy, that... I'll say X items are pretty overpowered in Pokemon games. Oh, for fuck's sakes, are you serious? Of all the Pokemon to get in Sprout Tower, Spinda? Oh man, that ain't good. I'm not gonna lie, this Spinda's giving me a harder time than the Sages. God damn. This little fucker came to fight. I'm gonna try Eevee next to just get it some EXP to it, because I would like to get this to become... Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Uh-oh. Oh, dear God. That didn't do shit to it. Holy crap. God dang, Spinda is strong. Oh, what the fuck? Damn. Man, that is brutal. I swear to God, he knocks out I was about ready to say, he knocks out Totodile, my anger is going to go through the roof. Jesus Christ, man. This Spinda, man. Holy crap. He just dusted off 3 of my Mons. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. Holy crap. He is just dusting everyone. What? Yo! Oh my God. Jesus Christ, that's Spinda. But I will be right back here, guys. I'm going to go heal up here because that Spinda just decimated my entire team. Okay, guys, I am back here. So we are going to keep progressing through this tower. Like, holy smokes, that Spinda is tough. And he's got Mareep. Oh, boy. And I will say it, in this tower, they're getting stronger, which is kind of amazing, actually, because that means I'm going to get more EXP out of these guys when I do beat them. So that's great. And it's using charge, which is upping its special defense. That is not good for me. Hopefully this knocks it out. Ah, crap baskets. What in the heck? What is up with these Pokemon getting, like, critical hits on me? First that Spinda, now this. Okay, Hoot's coming out. I'm gonna use Taillow on him. Just because I want to see how strong this Frigger is. Alright, you know I'm going to use Focus Energy first. Let me see. Ooh, it's got Air Cutter. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh. Ah, you bastard. Oh, you piece of shit. This is why I hate Taillow and freaking Noctowl. Because of stuff like this. I really hate Noctowl. Come on, dude. Are you going to allow me to wake up here, please? Thank you. Now do your job, you stupid Taillow. I didn't sit there and waste 2 Pokeballs trying to capture you for nothing. Okay, that's... What is up with these guys? Like, they'll sit there, they'll throw out actual good Pokemon, and then as soon as, like, how do you say it, you get to their final one, it's always a Pokemon that's weakened by fire for some reason, or flying, or whatever. It's just weird. It's just like, oh my god, I just got through 2 of them, what's his last mon? And it's just a little grass type, and it's like, well, this is sort of sad. So we're almost through this tower. Like, I think we got 1, 2, I think we got 4 more here to get through in order to do that. I do need to get more EXP on these 3 here because they are starting to fall behind. And when I'm battling Falkner, I gotta be right. And let me get, please not another Spinda. Ooh! Ooh! I'm not gonna lie, Sentret, you might be getting replaced here. You might be getting replaced by this thing. Come on. Because Purugly is actually pretty good. Like, it's really underrated. Like, oh my god. My stats are just getting crushed by this thing. I will say, this tower has got, like, a lot of good normal types in, like, throughout it. So that's pretty cool. So, what I'm going to do in this episode is, after I'm done beating the tower, we will beat Falkner, and then I will call it an episode. And also, I would like to do this here for, like, a comment question for you guys, if you want to. What is your guys' favorite Pokemon? Like, that is the first comment question I'm going to start off here. In every video, I'm going to make sure that I have a comment question for each video that I do. Hopefully, like, if I can, I will try to do everything I can to make them, like, Pokemon related. But I'm not going to make any promises here. So, there we go. We caught the Glameow. Nice. Like, this will be a nice normal type to have for later, because Purugly hits like a Mack Truck. And it's pretty fast, too, so I'm pretty excited, because I've never gotten to use a Purugly for any of my playthroughs, because I've always picked the opposite version of it. So let's keep progressing through this tower. Hopefully I can get through this here in the next couple of minutes. Alright, so what does he got? Okay, Bellsprout, shit. Oh, and it's level 12, son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Errors have been made. But screw it, you only live once. Oh, it has Razor Leaf. Ah, shit. Well, ripping pepperoni almost. Oh, no. It's got Razor Leaf. What do I do? Like, I'm going to swap in the Charmander. I know, it's... Oh. Oh, so now you use Vine Whip. You dirty little asshole. I don't know Charmander's... Oh, Charmander is faster. There we go. Wow, you piece of crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am not looking forward to the battle between me and Falkner. If these guys are cranking out mons like that, I am not looking forward to that. Holy cow. Well, I will say, I asked for a challenge, and to be fair, I'm actually receiving it. So I can't completely complain. Alright, so now I healed up the team up by a little bit here. My goodness gracious. And I'm going to go through all three of these guys because it would be good experience, and plus it would level up my Pokemon a little more. And he's got Psyduck. At least this I'll be able to get through with Totodile, so that's good. It's not another Bellsprout. Now it is this an endless little scratch battle. I should be... Actually, you know what? I should be using Rage. I should be using that over... And surprisingly, that Psyduck is... Oh, no! Uh-oh. Oh, and I got a critical hit. Damn it! I was hoping to build it up just in case, like, he brought out something else. Ooh, it wants to learn Bite. That's cool. That will give us more coverage here. I'm actually going to get rid of Rage, because... I think Bite would be a lot better than Rage, and... Oh, he's got Bulbasaur! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Good thing I have Charmander. Now I'm definitely happy that I picked Charmander. I mean, still I would have Tailo that would punch through it, but... It's always good to have another backup strategy, and plus... Having Charmander for Bugsy would be pretty good to have. I mean, let's be honest, it's not going to be a Charizard by the time it gets to her. Or to him, I mean, geez, Crow. What am I doing? My brain is like completely mush. I swear to God, my brain is not scrambled eggs yet. Why is my brain doing this to me? I cannot English today. Let me see. So his last one is like, this is what I mean. Like, he starts off with like these Pokemon that are like really tough. And then his last one is always something that is anticlimactic. It's just, and I cannot say that word. What is this Pokemon now? Ooh. Man, I'm getting a lot of good ones in here. Like, Skunky is actually pretty good too to have, because when it evolves into Skuntank, it only has one weakness, which is actually ground. And this team, like how you say it, with Totodile, like if you team up a, like how you say it, a Skuntank with a Totodile, that's actually pretty good. Excuse me, wow. So I'm gonna try my, oh, and it's got poison gas too. Not gonna lie, this might come in handy. This might be able to help me out with Falkner and some of his Pokemon. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, like, throughout like some of my videos, I will smoke a tobacco pipe throughout it, because I'm one of those, like, I don't like to smoke cigarettes, because I will say here in the state that I live in, like, cigarettes are like $13 a pack. And I'm sorry, I'm unwilling to pay that much for a pack of cigarettes. I'm sorry, $13 is a lot to pay for cigarettes in this state. So that's why I use pipe tobacco, because, like, for me, it doesn't, like, how do you say, it doesn't cost nearly as much as tobacco. It's like at least like $8, like, for a bag. And the bag will actually last me around 2 weeks. So that's just, it's something that I'm like, I've had to do it now because it's like, well, times are getting tougher since COVID, so. And oh dear, he has execute. So yeah, I know this is sort of like an this is like an off-topic subject here, which I will say I probably shouldn't be talking about it just in case like other people watch this channel, which, oh my god. Yeah, and I will say it, like, the movesets that these Pokemon get from the get-go are pretty good. Like, this is what I will say I like about this game already is, like, Pokemon are getting their optimal movesets early, which is awesome, because now that means, like, you're able to, like, how do you say it? Like, you'll be able to one-hit KO things if you have, like, the type advantage on them, which is, mwah, it's great. Well, let's see. I hope this stinking Hoot doesn't put him to sleep. Oh no, it's just going to be a Dillweed and use Air Cutter. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Man, these Hoots are built tough. Do not KO. Okay, cool. Hit by Burn. I'm going to use Metal Claw to save up on Embers just in case. Ooh! And I got like a attack raise from that. That's awesome. Like, this is what I mean! Umpteenth time a Pokemon like this is actually, like, weakened to the ones that I'm using. Excuse me again. Wah. But there we go. We managed to take care of this Sage here, which the Elder is just right up through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go heal up, and then I'll be right back here to deal with the Elder. Okay guys, I am back here. So we are going to finish up Sprout Tower here. So I'm going to swap out Eevee for Totodile. The reason why I had Eevee up there is its ability Runaway, so that would give me a little more help. And wait a minute, what? Did he just say Elemental Stone? Oh dear God. Yeah, and he just uses Escape Rope, you piece of shit. Alright, so let's see, like... Let me see, does he have 6 Pokemon? Oh no, he has only 4, wow. And he starts off with Bellsprout, you bastard child. Come on, get a flinch. Ooh, nice. Get another one. Oh, let's go! Nice! Nice! He's got Cherubi up next. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap over to Charmander. Holy smokes. Wow. Oh, you little brat. Using frickin' Leech Seed, you jag off. Come on. Now let's see, what's his next one? Like, what? Okay. Oh, you jerk. I see. I think I know what he's doing. I think I'm seeing this guy strat. He uses Leech Seed and then he'll just use Oh, you little jerk. Alright, so let's see if we can try to take this out here. Ooh, nice. But I think that Uproar is going to get rid of Tailo. Son of a bitch. Oh. I swear, if it's weak to Bite, I'm going to be pissed. Alright. Oh, his last mon is Hoot Hoot. Level 14 Hoot Hoot. Son of a bitch. Oh, this ain't good. Come on. How is he faster than Totodile? My goodness. Oh. God damn him. I really hate Hoot Hoot right now. Just because of that dumbass move. Oh, this one has Aerial Ace, which is weird. Come on. Ugh. I hate this Hoot Hoot. I really hate him. I hate him. He's a goddamn butthole. He fucking stanks. I hate him. Blasted Hoot Hoot. He's on like a sliver left. No, YOLO. I'm gonna use Eevee. Let's see if I can farm some EXP on the Eevee for this. Come on. Survive. There we go. Let's go. There's a lot of EXP there for good old Eevee for that one. I'm not gonna lie, this tower was a little more, like, crazier than I thought. Oh, man. Oh, which one do I want? Man, I'm really debating this. Yeah, I'm going to use Jolteon since I don't normally use it. And Umbreon wouldn't help me out. Like, yeah, it would be a defensive wall, but when it comes breaking down to it, like, Jolteon would be the better bet because it would give me a special attack or a fully evolved Pokemon that would actually be able to help me out early. And plus, it would help me out with Bugsy's Scyther over... Which, I mean, we pretty much, like, this is awesome. So let's grab this, the escape rope, and let's get out of here. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grind up a little bit before we face off with Falkner, because if this tower is giving me trouble, then I can't imagine the level of frustration I'm going to feel when dealing with Falkner. So, with that, I will be right back. After I'm done grinding, we will go over to Violet City Gym and we'll start getting rid of, like, Falkner, or start beating on him. Okay, guys, I am back here. So, what I did is I grinded up the team to make sure that we are on par with Falkner's team. So, I did overtrain Charmander a little bit. I got it to where it evolved into a Charmeleon. Jolteon, I found out something funny here for its moveset. So at level 13, it actually learned Thunder Shock. So this is going to help me out a lot with Falkner's like team. Like some of his birds are not going to enjoy this. Sentret, I tried to train up a little bit, but I'm getting so sick of grinding with this and not to. And I think I have more than enough to take down Falkner. So without any further ado, let's get on with this. So after this, I'm going to be, like, how do you say it? I'm going to call it an episode, so let's do this. Oh boy. And as I stated earlier, yeah, as you see, he's got 6 Pokemon. So this is like, this reminds me a little bit of Pokemon Reborn, where like every gym leader in the game actually has a full team of 6. So yeah, that's one of the overpowered moves that Charmander learns at level 16 is Dragon Rage. And there goes Doduo. I'm going to use this to take out the first couple of his Pokemon that he's got. There we go. Pidgeotto, I'm going to swap over to Jolteon since I know Dragon Rage isn't going to knock out Pidgeotto in one shot. And let's see, how well is this going to do? Like, oh, damn. Almost. Yeah, even if he uses Citrus, it means jack nothing. Alright, so it uses Tackle. Oh, damn. And there we go. His ace Pokemon is out of here. That was no trouble. That's why I picked Jolteon a little bit, because the first couple gyms are going to be a pain in the ass. So, you know what? I'm going to stay in with Jolteon. Let's see if we can knock out this Farfetch. Excuse me. Ooh, almost. Damn it. Oh, what the fuck? He knows Poison Jab? Damn. I mean, good thing that his attack is garbage. Like, I'm sorry, Farfetch's attack is dog water. Like, even with the stick, it doesn't do anything for it. What's next? Oh, shit. I think I can take it out here. Let's see. Oh, damn. Get out of here. And I think that, oh no, two more after. Well, I got Swablu and I don't know what his last one is, but this should take it out. Nope. Is it using Solar Beam? What the darn? Oh no, it's what is it? Sky Attack. Oh no, it's Solar Beam. What? That is so weird. Why would it use Solar Beam? That is just odd. And I think Charmeleon will be able to wrap it up since there's no Pidgeotto in this matchup anymore, so let's see, what's his last? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I don't know how this is gonna... Oh, maybe. Maybe I can take this out with a Dragon Rage. Who knows? Yes, let's go. So with that, we have our first badge of the game. I will say it a little easier than I expected, but I mean, let's be honest here. I had Jolteon and Charmeleon, which are like overpowered to go against Falkner with, so I don't consider that much of a challenge, but still, like, Jolteon made this a lot easier along with Charmeleon. And I think this is Roost, which that will be actually pretty helpful. Like, I do have a Pokemon in mind that I would like to use this on. So I'm not going to use it on, like, how do you say it? But with that one said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all enjoyed. Make sure that you hit that like button. And also comment what is your favorite Pokemon, so that way I would get an idea here. With that one said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all enjoyed. Hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment on this video and give me your thoughts. And with that one said, I am out. Thank you all for watching.